Well, good morning or afternoon. I'm not sure when I'm posting this video, but we are here today at the thrift store. We are at a brand new to us thrift store. This is Salvation Army, and this is the Salvation Army that I have never been to before. Clearly, we have a guest with us today. She does not have school today, and she volunteered to come with me and go thrift shopping. There she is! Stop filming! Her brother decided to stay home and play video games, and she wanted to come thrift shopping. So, we're going to head into this thrift store and see what we can find that we can flip for a profit. Here we go. Are you ready, Sissy? Yeah? You get a good nap? Here we go. It is a little carousel. That's kind of cute, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this bowl. I kind of like this bowl.
Hey, Mommy, it even spins.
Oh my goodness, Lou. Look at that. Westminster Collection Carousel. I wonder if it plays music or if it just spins. That's pretty fancy, huh? Look at this little shoe. Kind of like this little shoe. So I'm going to transition now into a voiceover because the music was a little bit loud. But as you can see, there are a bunch of collector's plates, a bunch of mugs, but nothing is really catching my eye as far as resale goes. The shelves are a little bit bare. I probably wouldn't just discount this thrift store. I probably will be back to see because it's possible that they were just restocking or they had something else going on. But I will probably at least stop in one more time just to see. Juliet found some soap there. I did find the figurines, and none of them screamed quality to me. This pumpkin was likely a Holland or Atlantic mold piece. There was some avocado green glass. And Juliet found a little birdhouse. And the birdhouse was very cute, but I didn't see a high value in that. She also thought the elephant was adorable. I checked this dish to see if it was Fitz and Floyd. It was not. Now over here there was another little shelf of figurines, and this figurine, I checked the bottom, it had a sticker on it. It was thank you for your purchase of this product. I think it was probably a freebie. And this crystal paperweight wasn't worth much. I did fall in love with this piece of furniture with those hairpin legs. I thought it was absolutely amazing. It was $49.99. It was a great price. There was no way I was going to be able to fit it into my car, but I was very tempted. I don't know. I thought it would have made a great entertainment console. I probably would have repainted it from the yellow and black, but other than that, it was perfect. I did leave it. I'm sure someone will come along who also falls in love with it and gives it a wonderful home. Now, they did have a lot of furniture here at this Salvation Army. I noticed a lot of our local Salvation Armies do have a lot of furniture, but I'm not really in the market for furniture. The front case near the checkout, they had a Midge doll. You can see her there in the back. She was $29.99. And there was a California raisin. I have no idea what the value of those are. So we did venture to the purses. There was an entire wall of purses. I figured I'd just give them a look over to see. And I did end up finding one. It was chaps, but on the purse was this Juicy Couture key fob. And it was marked. It was really neat. It had lipstick on it. Juliet could barely reach it, but she liked it too. These are the purses I gathered up that I liked. And you can see Juliet really likes the lipstick. This one was Fossil, and I liked the wooden handles on it. It had a little wooden key as well. So I grabbed that one. And finally, we also had this little Sackroots wristlet. And I have bought and sold Sackroots in the past. I figured between all the purses, we could probably expect $20 to $35 each out of those. And so what started out as a slow trip to the thrift store, I feel like we did all right there at the end. Watch this. Ready? open. What did you get?
I got this guy.
The little purple guy. Wanna do it again? You got 2 more.
Okay.
There's also little rings and stuff over here if you want to
I'll do ring.
Okay, mystery. This is a mystery one. Go ahead.
Put 1 and 2.
Turn it.
Turn it.
All right, ready? Got it?
Yeah.
Ooh, we got little rings. All right, cool beans. All right, well, that was a fun new experience. We got some purses. There wasn't a whole lot in hard goods. It looked like the shelves were pretty clear. I don't know if that's because they're possibly restocking or if that's an everyday thing that they just don't have a whole lot of stuff out. I've never been here before, so I cannot say. But I'm pleased with the purses. I feel like we could get $25 to $35 each. And then that little Juicy Couture key fob, that looked pretty neat. I'm not sure what we could get for that, but we got purses. I'm okay with purses.
And then we got toys.
And Sissy got toys. So we are going to head down the road now. There is another thrift shop, a new thrift shop that just recently opened at the end of last year that I have never been to before. But it's been coming across my newsfeed on Facebook a lot. And so I finally sent them a message and asked if I could film there. And they said, absolutely. Just let people know where we are. So I'm going to let you know exactly where it is when we get there in a few minutes. Here we go. All right, we made it. We literally traveled a few minutes down the road and we are here at Lifepath Thrift Store. I'm excited for this. I've never been here before. They just opened this location a few months ago. So this is the location on Pauline Drive. And we're gonna head in and see what we can find. Here we go. Lifepath Thrift Store. Are you ready, fish sticks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? All right, here we go. They had a cute little Easter display right in the door, and there was this art glass egg there. There was also a stone egg that I wish I would have grabbed, and I hesitated there, but I left it behind. We headed towards the back of the store because that's where a majority of the hard goods were. You can see here they had lots of figurines and lots of turtles. But this in the back did catch my attention. Unfortunately, on the bottom there was for decorative use only. And those items, more often than not, I do leave those behind. You can see there are lots of turtles. And I'm picking them up, turning them over to see if there's any markings. I did end up grabbing this bag and sticking it in my cart to investigate a little further. The turtle there on the end that I thought may have been glass ended up being plastic, and the other turtles in there just really weren't worth it for $5.99. And so I put it back on the shelf. I skipped that aisle because it was a lot of exercise equipment and bowling balls and stuff like that. And I went for this aisle because there was glassware and vintage items. I found this brass apple trinket dish, and I did like this. There was a little bit of oxidation on there, but I figured that, you know what? I like it. Juliet did too. There we go. Now I also noticed this Imari style bowl. There were no markings on the bottom, so I left that behind. I skipped the milk glass. I went straight for this piece right here. This was made in Mexico. It was a armored duck. These pieces that are armored sell pretty well. I have bought and sold 2 cans in the past that had that armoring on them. And one of the artists that's famous for doing that is Bustamante. And his work sells really well. You can see here there is a little gobel lamb there in the bag. Juliet liked the fuzzy lamb more. Her vote was for the fuzzy lamb. And you can see there she wanted me to pet it. We've got the geese here. They are napkin rings. And I thought those are perfect for spring. Let's grab those too. So in the next aisle here, you can see there is a silver-crested Fenton vase. It was $9.99, which is a good price for someone walking in. But for me, for resale, I did pass on that. I went back and forth, but I did pass. Juliet found a little Jesus candle. These pieces right here are Williamsburg reproduction, and there's not a super high resale value in those pieces. This lamp was nice, but there was a lot of wear on it, which was unfortunate. Now this glass right here made me think possibly it was Blanco because it did have that rounded bottom. Wasn't completely positive about that, but I believe that those glasses sell for about $40 on their website. So I definitely grabbed that and stuck it in my cart on the chance that it's Blanco, but I know that Rainbow Glass makes very similar glasses, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on that. This bowl looked like it could be antique, but on the bottom it was again for decorative use only, not for food use. This candlestick, I did like this. Unfortunately, as you can see, some of the tusks were missing on that. I may have bought it had it had its tusks. And Juliet liked this book, and she was asking me what it said, and I told her it says Our Honeymoon Adventures. And then I had to explain to her what a honeymoon was. I noticed these boxes down here that I had missed the first time we went by, and there was some art pottery in here. Juliet found these plate stands, and we used those a lot, and she knew exactly what they were. I was kind of a proud mom moment. But I did pass on the art pottery. Back here, this looked to be a Hummel, but when I picked it up, I realized that it was plastic. This art glass dish did catch my attention. It was $1.99. I don't believe that it is Murano, but I liked the swirl in it, and for $1.99, I decided that I would grab it. I somehow managed to miss this aisle, so we had to backtrack a little bit, but as you can see, there were a lot of baskets here. And down on the bottom shelf, there was Noah's Ark. And I thought this was really neat. And I have a almost 1-year-old nephew, and I thought, you know what, I will buy this for him. But Juliet very quickly decided that she would like it more than he would. She's probably right, because he's not even a year old. But she was quite impressed with this, and she wanted to have it. So she's going to hold on to it for a little while, and then maybe when Thaddeus is a little bit older, she will pass it along to him. She just has to manage not to lose any of the little wooden animals. But it was only $8.99, and I felt like for a handmade piece, that was a really good price. So she proceeded to drag it around the store.
Go ahead. That works.
Now there were some purses here, and I have been investigating the purses everywhere I go, and this was no different. This one right here, I think I was attracted to because it looked like a Vera pattern that I was not familiar with. However, it was not even Vera Bradley. It was something else entirely. You can see Juliet is down on the floor playing with her new ark. She was very thrilled with it. All right, well, our total spend there in Lifepath was around $35. I feel like we got some good stuff. I feel like the most expensive thing we got was Noah's Ark, which Juliet is convinced she's going to play with for a day before giving it to her little cousin. It's okay, though, because he's not even a year old, and I think he'd just try to eat them, probably, the little animals. But anyway, we're going to get out of here now. We're going to continue on with our day and go and try to track down another thrift store, but I'm going to leave you guys here, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was a little bit short, but yeah, I guess I'll see you all tomorrow. Later.
I just went to the thrift store with my mom. She's right over there driving. And this is what I got. It's like the ark with all of the animals that were in the ark. And I'm putting them away right now. Here's some that I didn't put away yet. So here is a crocodile. And here is a lamb. And I got a little, I don't know what this is, but it's kind of cool. And I got a panda. And that was a lot of stuff. I'm gonna take my mask off. And I got these at our other stores that we went to. I can't get it. Okay, Mom, I can't get it. Okay, I got it.
Got it?
These little toys.
Very cool, Sissy. All right, I'll take it back. You want to say bye?
Bye.